a former NBA player filing a lawsuit. He claims his grandmother, diagnosed with dementia, was pressured into signing over her property and her estate to a town councilor in Zionsville. Jenna Webster explains these allegations and what the councilor now is saying in her defense.
The civil lawsuit filed against Zionsville Town Councilor Sarah Sampson surrounds ownership of this property. Court documents say the 7-acre property on Ford Road has been in Carolyn Pennington's family for 150 years, and she wanted to keep it in her family. Last fall, contractors started work to restore Pennington's home, finding mold and describing a hoarding situation. Weeks later, she went to a senior living facility, and court documents say medical providers indicated she had dementia. Attorneys for Pennington's daughter and grandson, who's also the trustee of her trust, say in April Sampson removed Pennington from the facility. They allege during that time Pennington named Sampson as her trustee and a week before she died, while in the hospital, signed a deed selling the property to Sampson. The family argues Pennington was not of sound mind, could not sign those documents, and Sampson took advantage. They allege Sampson prevented them from seeing and speaking with Pennington, and Sampson did not tell them she died until 2 days later and had her embalmed without their permission. Sampson did not testify in the preliminary injunction hearing. Do you have any response to the allegations made today?
No comment.
Do you have any, can you tell us about how you came to be living with her, how you came to be her trustee?
We were good friends.
Yeah, tell me what your relationship was like with Miss Pennington.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Sampson's attorney, meanwhile, called it the most salacious allegations he's ever seen. He argued 2 years ago Pennington sold 1.2 acres of her property to Sampson, and that was well before any, what he called, allegations of dementia. The town of Zionsville says they are aware of the allegations and say they involve a private matter not having to do with town business or town operations. Meanwhile, the Boone County Democratic Party is calling on Sampson, who was elected in 2024, to resign from town council. In Boone County, Jenna Webster, 13 News.
So the very latest is there's a temporary injunction in place right now. It'll run through the 22nd of this month. Then a Boone County judge will have to decide whether to issue a preliminary injunction, with the family asking for Pennington's grandson to be able to take control of that property.